here's Cheryl Martin, the Good News Anchor.
Thanks so much for tuning in to the Good News Anchor. How would you define prayer? What do you think prayer really is? Is it lofty? Is it being quiet and using $50 words with God? Prayer is simply talking to God. It's a conversation. You can tell Him whatever you think. Whatever's on your mind, you tell Him everything. You pour out your heart to Him. He can handle it. You know why? He knows what you're thinking anyway, before you articulate it. It's being so comfortable with God that on a moment's notice, you can cry out to Him. I'm so glad that as a little girl, I was taught that God was concerned about everything that concerns me. So I prayed to give me favor with my teachers, and He did. I prayed and asked the Lord, which junior high should I go to? There was a new junior high being built in my community. That's where I went. And then when it was time for high school, I prayed and asked the Lord, which high school should I attend? And I've been asking Him ever since. He says, you have not because you ask not. He promises that when we ask, He will give us an answer. It may be yes, it may be no, it may be not yet. I think of a couple of times. One time when I was on my way to a job doing the news briefs, and it was raining just a little bit. My car started turning around on the beltway, on the freeway. And I couldn't control it. And then it was heading towards the embankment. It's amazing because right before this happened, there was all this traffic around me. And when my car started turning and I couldn't control it, amazingly, there were no cars. And when my car was heading towards the embankment, I cried out to God to save me, to help me, and my car stopped. So I encourage you to develop the habit of talking to God. Just like He loves me, He loves you. And all He wants you to do is to establish the habit of talking to Him about everything and trusting Him with every aspect of your life and accepting His Son, Jesus Christ, as your Savior, the best decision you could ever make. I'm Cheryl Martin, the Good News Anchor.
The Good News Anchor is brought to you by Excellent Living Incorporated. To learn more, visit excellentliving.org. And don't miss an episode when you subscribe.